Now, what is this that we have here? Update: Ukrainian law enforcement arrests suspect, sees $6 million in cash, and it looks like American cash, allegedly used to force end to investigations into Burisma and Hunter Biden. From a site, creativedestructionmedia.com. Um, Scrolling down here. This evening, Ukrainian investigators see $6 million in cash. Again, I've seen Benjamin Franklin's on there. And arrests were made in an alleged bribe to Ukrainian prosecutors to halt investigations into the Burisma group of companies and involvement with Hunter Biden, the son of Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. CD Media has learned the bribes were allegedly to the director of the National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine, or NABU, and the Office of Special Prosecutor, or SAP. This information was posted on official NABU social media, which they did post to their Facebook page. We are told the operation had been underway for 2 weeks and is still ongoing. The images are 2 hours old. NABU director Artem Sitnik last year was caught bragging on tape how he had helped the Clinton campaign against Trump in 2016 by releasing the faked black ledger against Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort. Press reports describe how an official of the previous Poroshenko government, which was tied to the Hillary Clinton campaign in 2016, tried to give the bribe. Reports are the person behind the act is Nikola Zolchevsky, the owner of Burisma. The man arrested allegedly was his right-hand man in the Ukrainian government, a former high-level official in the Department of Financial Services of Kiev. A bribe was allegedly given for making a decision to close the case against an official who had previously been suspected under Part 5 of Article 191, Part 3 of Article 209 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine, seized $6 million, read the local press reports. The case mentions a representative of the Zolchevsky by the name of Kich. At 1840, Nabu blocked 2 cars at the exit from the parking of the traffic police in Kiev. One of the cars belongs to Nikola Viktorovich Ayashenko, deputy chief of the traffic police. Interesting. So here's a couple of pictures from the website with them putting the money on the ground. These are all $100 bills. This was the sack they took him out of. You can see Benjamin Franklin's good old face right there. There they are taking out of that same bag, putting it on the ground, taking pictures. Busted. Busted. This is Joe Biden. This is the Democratic Party. Now, I'm pretty sure old J Snip 4 had said, leading up to the 2020 election, just watch how Trump pulls all these cards out of his deck, so to speak, his stack. The closer we get to the election, it'll be one thing after the other, completely exposing the Democratic Party. And I said, I don't even know if there'll be a Democratic Party left to stand by time of the elections. So with more of this news coming out, Joe Biden with the damn mask hanging off his ear, he doesn't know what he's saying. I don't know. The guy is fading fast. My mom will be correct. I know it. Joe Biden will not be the contender come November. Somebody else will be the guy or girl. It will not be him. He will cancel his campaign bid. His run for the presidency. It's over. Really? That's what you're getting psychically? Yes. Yep. That's what I got. Oh, and I'm getting there one of 2 reasons they'll give. Not that they'll be true, but this is what they'll give. She said, and again, this is going back to as early as last year, sometime when she first started telling me, later last year, but telling me that before we even knew who the front runner was, it's going to be Elizabeth Warren, it's going to be Bernie Sanders, and she said that. Then Joe Biden is the nominee right now. He's the dude going against Trump. And she said, no, I'm telling you, he won't be there standing. He won't be left standing. He's going to cancel his campaign. And the reason that he will give, or his campaign will give, that he's throwing in the towel before we even get to the election, is due to a health problem or an issue with a family member. That whatever the excuse will be, it'll be one of those two things. This was before coronavirus even showed its head, by the way. And this was before we had any real, legs, so to speak, the story about Hunter Biden. Before it grew any legs. My mom's telling me this. So there's a problem with the family member, his son. And of course, himself, he could easily say, oh, I got coronavirus, I'm deathly ill, and because I'm about to be prosecuted and tried for treason, I'm going to make up that story that I'm sick and I'm going away. Again. So we'll see. Got a new Q drop, since I'm supposed to be talking right here. Just in case it's something really interesting. Get the latest drop. I've been reading them all day. Nothing super exciting, but heard the Hells Angels and the Mongols are heading over to handle the little sissy protester rioters at Seattle. Military Times, William H. Carney, the first black soldier to earn the Medal of Honor. Yep. About freedom and stuff. Nothing spectacular on the Q post. I'm waiting for that one great thing to read, but nothing yet. And I might have to say this in another video coming up, but George, remember? QAnon. Hello, George. And I thought, could it be George Floyd? That'll be the first arrest, unsealed indictment. Or, as one of my woo-woo friends said, there's another guy named George. Oh, yeah? Who? George Soros. Oh, of course. Although, will he be the first to be arrested, or is he just going to take a dirt nap, so to speak? Don't know, but I thought, yeah, that's a good point. We see you, George. Yeah, we know which George, huh? Could be old Soros. So anyways, take care.